These bad dance make it hurt.
What's good, friends? I hope you're all keeping safe and creative out there. Thanks for tuning into my first video in way too long. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Bal Bartler, better known as Mr. Whisper on Instagram. I've been a professional photographer based in London for over 8 years, and street photography is what I do and is what you'll find on my Instagram channel. However, commercially, I shoot a wide range of genres, and I've been fortunate enough to work with numerous brands on a whole variety of campaigns around the world, most of which has been shot using my Fujifilm system. However, saying that, a fair amount of my career has also been spent testing out the latest smartphones. Hence, I wanted to share my thoughts with you on Samsung's flagship camera at this moment in time, the Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra. Now, I've had the S20 Ultra since February when I was working with Samsung out in San Francisco for the launch campaign. Out there, my brief was specifically to test out the low light capabilities called Bright Night. It was a cool campaign with a brilliant team, and I was genuinely impressed with the results from that shoot, so much so that when I got back to London, I created 2 videos. This is part 1, and is all about street photography with the S20 Ultra, where you'll follow me as I hit the streets of London to test out some core features like auto mode, pro mode, the multiple focal lengths, 8K video, which I thought would be interesting to see if that could replace burst mode, and then once it gets dark, we'll move into bright night mode. These are the features I find most useful when shooting in the streets with a smartphone, and if your phone is less than 3 years old, I'm sure you'll be able to pick something up from this video, so stay tuned. Part 2 will be dedicated to the S20 Ultra's low light capabilities called Bright Night, and I'll be dropping that video within the next few days, so be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell to be notified when that or any of my new videos drop moving forward. That's enough plugging for now, so without further ado, let's leave the Fujifilm at home and hit the streets of London with the S20 Ultra.
These bad dance make it hurt. These bad dance make it hurt.
Okay, so next I'm going to put the phone into pro mode. So we're down here at the South Bank. What better place than to check out the 8K video with the 33 megapixel still image. We're going to hit the skate park and see what images I can retrieve from some motion footage. Let's do it. we're in a good position to start testing out the bright night feature. So we've just arrived at our final location. So,
These
the
my
one
dance make it
and
hurt.
only Tower Bridge. Let's get it lined up. I'm going to wait for the bus to come in about there. Just lower it a bit. Don't mess this up, Mr. Whisper. As you can tell, I had a great day putting the S20 through its paces, and I'm super happy with the results. In particular, my favorite features have to be the multiple lenses. They are so much fun. Being a prime lens user and not having to switch lenses every 2 minutes is absolute heaven. Auto mode. Personally, I find auto mode is incredibly powerful, and it's what I use 90% of the time. But if auto mode fails me, that's when pro mode steps in. Pro mode is a great feature for both pros and beginners alike. For pros, the raw output at 108 megapixel utilizes the full power of the camera and is perfectly suited to images that require a high level of detail. For beginners looking to upgrade to a big camera, Pro mode can prove to be a useful learning tool that helps you gain an understanding of the exposure triangle, which is absolutely key to photography. Now, if you've not heard of the exposure triangle, I suggest you Google it straight after watching this video. The exposure triangle. Don't forget that. Okay, 8K video in your pocket, that's pretty cool. I loved the 33 megapixel images I was able to pull from the video. They had a very nostalgic and analog feel to them. Certainly something I'll be exploring moving forward. Now, last but not least, bright night, a common low light feature on most smartphones these days, which is ultimately an automated way to achieve long exposures with the use of a tripod. But that's what made bright night so special on the S20. No need for a tripod and you can achieve super sharp low light images. What more could I ask for? To conclude, I think smartphones are a great starting point for anyone interested in getting into photography. True story, it's how my journey began. And for the first 2 years of my career, working with the likes of Jaguar, Adidas, Lacoste, Lonely Planet, I only used my smartphone. So I'm always intrigued to test out the latest smartphone cameras and see how far they've come. Will it be replacing my big camera? Not quite yet. However, it is the camera that's always with me, therefore well worth understanding its full potential. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found the video helpful. If you have any questions, please leave them below along with any feedback. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on future episodes, as I'll be sharing lots more photography missions on the streets of London. Until next time, friends, peace.